remarks. Glad to be here. Sunday Night Funnies. So as everybody knows, our country is so divided right now. I just read that millennials and the Gen Z hate the baby boomers. I'm a boomer, and I'm like, what's up with that? I mean, just because we ruined the planet and left the country $25 trillion in debt, so grudgy. Yeah. And there's another thing. The millennials have this saying. They go, "Okay, boomer." I don't like it a bit. No, not at all. So I have a saying. When they say, "Okay, boomer," I say, "Shut the fuck up." Moment of truth. Actually, I would never do that. I would never tell a millennial to shut the fuck up. I'd be way too afraid to kick my ass. I'm old and weak. Oh, there's another reason too, though. I mean, I really feel like the generations need to all get along. I mean, every generation has a signature accomplishment, that we're known for. So take baby boomers. We brought the world computers, and Gen X, we got the internet. Millennials, we got smartphones. And now we have Gen Z. And so far, their big thing, TikTok dance videos. Yeah. Well, shifting gears a minute, show of hands. Who parks outside in the winter like I do? Anybody? Okay, you're going to relate to this. Every morning I get up, go outside in the cold, walk to my car, freeze my tiny little old man nuts, and scrape my windshield. There was one day last winter that was so cold I'll never forget. It was so cold, while I was scraping, my spit froze on my neighbor's windshield. It was so cold, my morning car beer got slushy. It was so cold, my hemorrhoid medicine froze on my ass.
Oh, God.
Not too pleasant when that thought either. Yeah. I got on the scale this morning, and I was so pissed. It was bad. I said, this is where I draw the line. I gotta make a change. Yep, so starting now, I'm done weighing myself. The truth is, though, Friday's October 1. I'm thinking about starting a diet. And so, for anybody thinking about dieting, I made a list of reasons you know it's time to diet. You know it's time to diet when you get tired and out of breath by reading. You know it's time to diet when your car leans to the left, even when you're not in it. You know it's time to diet when you go into Taco Bell and the workers not only know you, but they cheer. You know it's time to diet when you go into work and you see above your desk your company has installed a defibrillator. You know it's time to diet when you get arrested, the police give you one phone call, and the only number you can think of is for Pizza Hut. You know it's time to diet when most of your dreams involve all-you-can-eat buffets. You know it's time to diet when all the pop-up ads you get are for diet plans, heart hospitals, and funeral homes. You know it's time to diet when, after spending a day at the beach, you get home and you find that your fat rolls have caused white stripes in your sunburn. You know it's time to diet when, for safety reasons, apartments will only rent to you on the ground floor. And finally, you know it's time to diet when they charge you for 2 seats at church. Kind of that. Anyway, that would normally be the end of my set, but something happened to me in July that I got to tell you about. True story. I went horseback riding. 1-hour guided tour. And it said on the website there was a 250-pound weight limit per the rider. When I got there, I went up to the guy and I said, hey, I'm right about that weight limit. He says, don't worry about a thing. I'm going to put you up on Fancy. She's a big, strong horse. She can handle it. I'm like, great. Good to go. So, we're about 40 minutes into the 1 hour ride, and we're at a brief stopping point. The guide's in the front, and I'm the 6th horse. I'm the last one. My horse is Fancy. Fancy bends her right leg and goes down to her knee. I'm thrown off balance, but I hold on. She then proceeds to roll to her side. I dive off and roll away. I'm not hurt. The guide sees this and he's freaked out. He dismounts right away and he runs back and he's apologizing. He gets Fancy back up and he says, oh, I'm so sorry. This is the first time in 18 years that Fancy has been with our company that she's ever done that. And I kind of shake my head. I said, that's not really good news. That wasn't what I wanted to hear. So then I asked him, why do you think she did it? And the guy shakes his head and he says, well, I guess she didn't want you on her back anymore. What he didn't say, but what I clearly realized was true, was that when a horse, for the first time in 18 years, on a 1 hour guided tour, rolls over on her side to get you off her back, you know it's time to diet.